What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Explosive Wonder. Sorry about the delay from the last two videos, I suppose. I was trying to get a lot of stuff done and I didn't really have a lot of time to speak with you all, and turns out now that I do, so let's not waste any of the time, and this is my expansion video part 3. I did break it up into 6 parts instead of 4, so, and today I will be covering the D through G teams. So again, let's not waste any time and start right on it, first with the Edmonton Caribou. Edmonton, again, this is kind of one of my wish list ones that I don't think is actually going to get an NFL team. But if they do, Vancouver is the more likely option. Same thing with Calgary, and now expand to Edmonton, especially since the CFL, like I said in my first video, is blocking the NFL from moving to Canada. But I thought this was a very cool brand. Tell me what you think of the name. The colors are gray, black, and yellow, with the yellow being an accent color. And yeah, only, and as in terms of the logo is of a mad caribou head with yellow antlers with a white kind of chin area, and yeah, it's a gray caribou. Caribou, in terms of the name, I got it because caribou live in Canada, and caribou is a deer species, you could go look it up, that are famous in Canada, and yeah. The uniforms, I thought I did a okay job of the uniforms. The home uniform is gray with white lettering, with black and yellow trim. It's gonna be another 3-layered font again, with caribou across the front, and the sides of the jersey will go like this: thick black stripe on top, white stripe in the middle, and black on the bottom. Now, the pants are white with a gray middle stripe instead of white. And the socks would be gray with the same striping as on the side of the jersey. Florida, next up, the Florida Sea Lions. Oh, the arena. I forgot to talk about the arena and also helmets for that team as well, so I'm sorry. The helmets will be silver helmets with the primary, black helmets with the primary logo on each side. I decided just to do a plain matte black helmet, which is typical for the NFL mostly, and yeah. The arena is will have gray end zones with white text with Edmonton on one side, Caribou on the other, trimmed in both black and yellow. And as for the stadium styling, it would just be a normal indoor stadium because of course in Edmonton you have to have snow. It's kind of the basic stadium that I've been doing for all Canadian teams and North American teams that are near the Atlantic Ocean. So yeah. Next up, the Florida Sea Lions. Most of the teams that are on the Atlantic coast. Anyway, the Florida Sea Lions will play, well, I kind of struggled with this one, but if I'm giving Sunrise Florida 2 more teams, I might as well. The first one is Fort Lauderdale. They're called the Sea Lions, and I thought to name them the Florida Sea Lions. And right away we had 2 teams with Florida in their name. So, yeah. The colors would be a kind of Cali green, kind of shade of green with blue, and the primary logo will be with gray as the accent color. The uniforms will, the logo would be of a mad seal swimming around the letter F. Obviously for Florida, or Fort Lauderdale if you want to be specific to the location, but like I said, they're playing Fort Lauderdale. The uniforms I thought I did a pretty good job of in my head, and again, just like my NFL teams, NBA teams, they are in my head. So yeah, it's hard division stuff in your head, isn't it? The uniforms will be green with white text spelling out the word Sea Lions across the front with blue trim, and the striping on the side will go like this: blue on the bottom, white in the middle, and blue on the top. And normally I would go top to bottom, sorry about that. The pants will be white with the middle stripe going from white to green. And the socks will be the same will be the same color as the home jersey with also the same striping in the middle of the socks. Next up, the helmets. The helmets are, again, that kind of Cali green kind of color. Yeah, the way uniform, everything is flipped, of course, except the pants. The pants are green with a white middle stripe instead of a green middle stripe on the side of the pants. Now, the arena. I decided to go with a open top kind of normal stadium. Florida can certainly afford an open air stadium, and they wanted to. All of the primary logos for the team will be in the center of the field, and the And Sunses for the sea lions will be that kind of green color with blue trim, with Florida on one side, sea lions on the other. Next up, the Florida the Florida Hail. No, that was an NBA team. Sorry. It's hard to think of the one. I think I did name this team the Herons. Anyway, no, I didn't name them the Herons. What did I name them? I'll think of it after this video. Anyway, I forgot. Next team, Galveston Gorillas. Now, I don't think Galveston, you obviously don't need 3 NFL teams in Texas. Alright, well, 4 if you count this expansion, which I do. You don't need 4 NFL teams in Texas, but this was a really fun brand that I just couldn't get out of my head. The gorilla is kind of clutching a football. This is unique because I don't have the animal clutching anything. I usually just have it like angry. And the gorilla here is angry, but he's clutching a football, seeing how strong gorillas actually are. As for the name gorillas, gorillas don't live in Galveston, maybe in the zoo. But they don't live in Galveston. They live in the African country known as the Congo. And I feel like what a cool name for an NFL team. You know, the Galveston Gorillas. Of course, Galveston isn't luscious as the Congo. I just made it work with the alliteration. Tell me what you think about the name in the comments. The uniforms I did okay with. I'm not a big fan of the black and gray color scheme. Anyway, it will be a black uniform with white text with gray trim, spelling out the word gorillas on the front, and on the sides of the jersey it will go like this. Black on top, white in the middle, gray on the top, white in the middle, and gray on the bottom. Now, as for the alternate for the sea lions, I kind of forgot to talk about it. It's gonna be blue with white trim, with green trim spelling out the word Florida across the front, and the socks would be the same as what they were in the home jersey, and the pants would be the same as the home jersey. The socks will be green with the same kind of striping on the side as the home jersey. Just imagine that with green striping on the top and the bottom, and then there you have it. The alternate. Sorry, I forgot to mention that alternate sooner. The pants will be white with a black middle stripe instead of a gray. For the away, the socks will be black with the same striping pattern on the side of the jersey. The away uniform, everything is flipped. The pants are black with a white middle stripe instead of a black one. And the socks would be white instead of black. The helmets, I thought to go with silver helmets. I know a lot of teams have silver, but for the Gorillas, you don't have... I didn't really have a lot of choices in terms of, like, colors I could do, so yeah. And the alternate uniform is okay. It's gray instead with black trim, and the top and the bottom stripes are black instead of gray. And the pants are the same as the home, and the socks will be will be gray with the same striping on the side of the jersey. Will also be replicated on the side of the pants and on the socks as well, just horizontally, like I do for all my NFL expansion teams. The arena will have gray end zones with white letters with black trim spelling out the word Galveston on one side, Gorillas on the other, and the alternate will spell out Galveston white letters as well. I forgot to mention that, sorry. That would be it. Tomorrow I will be covering the H through the N teams, so stay tuned for part 3 of my NFL expansion video. If you like logo, uniform, content, branding content, be sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my latest videos. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Kapow!